Hello, my name is Joe Ousby, and I'm a mathematician and a mathematics teacher from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. And I'm committed to the transformation of the teaching of mathematics worldwide. If I could share with you a couple of things. So if we start by actually, we need to kind of start by sharing my screen. So I'm going to do that. And of course, I have this wonderful background that I kind of like. I realize the company produced it. I didn't, but that's all good just the same. Now, what I wanted to share with you is that my project is to bring joy and passion to the mathematics classroom. Students and teachers and parents are inspired by and actively engaged in the challenging, interesting mathematical conversations being generated in schools worldwide. Intended outcomes for me are students are challenged to deepen their understanding of mathematics and enjoy their time in mathematics classes everywhere. Mathematics teachers are inspired by what they're creating in their classrooms and communities and enriched by the process. That parents are trusting the teachers and schools and enjoy the mathematical banter at family and community gatherings. And humanity thrives as a result of the deeper understanding of mathematical processes. Now, if we could go to the poster. So this is the poster that I created, and it was around transforming the teaching of mathematics. And I started, and for me, kind of one thing that I love is this quote from Anton de Saint-Exupéry. If you want to build a ship, don't drum up the men to gather wood, divide up the work and give orders. Instead, teach them to yearn for the vast and endless sea. So kind of towards that end, I then created these kind of two aspects to the poster, which I'm going to zoom in on for you. So if we kind of zoom in on this one a bit, then certainly there's a few things about 20, and of course it is 2020. And so what I'm saying about that is 20 is a very special number. 20 is a natural number, 20 is a tetrahedral number, and 20 is the smallest primitive abundant number. Of course. What else could you say about it? And also, as it turns out, this is true, that if n is 4, then Tn, which is equal to n times n plus 1 times n plus 2 divided by 6, is in fact equal to 20, okay? By the way, there are 20 moves are needed to solve a Rubik's Cube in the worst case. And by the way, I don't know what many of them are. And a standard dartboard has 20 sectors. 20/20 vision indicates normal vision at 20 feet. And of course, in the metric system, that's 6, 6. An icosahedron is a platonic solid with 20 faces, just so you know. And 20 is indeed a very special number. The other thing I've kind of got in the habit of over the last year or so is with my poster to actually create a clock face. And if you look around the clock face, you'll notice that, you know, with a needle that points up towards 12, I haven't yet cracked how to get 2020 to turn into the number 12. But I figured with 20 divided by 20, so 20 divided by 20 was certainly going to give 1. 2 to the power of 0 plus 2 to the power of 0 is going to give 2. And of course, down here, 2 minus 0 multiplied by 2 minus 0 is certainly going to give 4. So they all work. So that's kind of what I'm doing with the poster. Now, in terms of the project itself, so let's just see. We'll stop sharing for a moment, or stop the screen share. In terms of the project itself, you may notice that, you know, the conversation has been in almost entirely around the poster. Because when I genuinely look at the project is actually hasn't extended far beyond me. So it's still my project. And so there's a way to go in terms of generating something in the world. However, so far so good. I now see that there's actually some value in that. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you for viewing the poster.